Shalom, shalom. Brother Yasiel, keepers of sheep, back with another lesson. Most High was edifying. I want to start off by giving all praise, all honor, and glory to the Most High God, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, the great millstone, shalom, and shalom to the hopeful elect. Okay. Today's video will be titled Endure versus Emotions. All right. Because in this truth, even in this truth and in the world, man, you can either endure your situation, or you can let your emotions get the best of you and cry about it, get mad about it, be sad about it, fight about it, whatever your emotion lead you to do. And ultimately those emotions are demons, man. All right. So, in this truth, we call it to endure in this truth anyway. We call it to endure all things. We call it to endure everything, All right. Because I know, like I said, I know brothers out there facing many different trials and tribulations, man. And brothers might forget that we call it to endure these things, even though it look bad, it ain't always bad as it look, man. The worse it seems, the better it is. All right, because we know the worse things get right now in this world, then the closer we are to the kingdom of heaven, man. All right. I'm gonna jump it off in the book of 1 Peter, chapter 4, and verse 11, and it reads, "If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of God. If any man minister, let him do it as of the ability which God giveth, that God in all things may be glorified through Yahweh Shah, to whom be praise and dominion forever and ever. Amen." All right. So whenever we speaking in the world, whenever we carrying on conversation, we should always understand, like we should always speak with wisdom. We should always speak with knowledge and understanding, right? All right. And we should speak as we already know that we should speak that we already know things gonna get bad, because according to the scripture, things are gonna get bad. Things gonna get worse. They're gonna get worse than what they is. So when you speaking in the world, when you talking to people, man, even when you talking to yourself, tell yourself that, hey, I know it's gonna get bad, but it got to get bad before it get better. All right. 12. Let me read 12. This is 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 12, and it reads, "Behold, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you, as though some strange things happen unto you." 13. "But rejoice, inasmuch as ye are partakers of Yahweh's suffering, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy," man. So, like scripture say, thinking not strange, man. One day it's your car breaking down. Next day, your lights cut off. Next day you can't find your keys. Next day you fired from your job. The scripture say, thinking not strange, man. Thinking not strange. We call it suffering, this thing. We don't come in this truth. You're not in this truth to live your best life. You're not in this truth to party and get women and drink and just bullshit around, man. We call this truth to suffer like the Most High God, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah did, man. And because brothers gonna be persecuted for the truth, man. This not the time. We're not in the time that we're not in the time right now to rejoice, man. We're not in the time to just be happy about everything, man. All right. Let me read 12 again. This is 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 12. "Beloved, think it not strange." So they said think it not strange. So this your heads up, man. The Most High God already telling you, he already let you know, hey, man, things gonna happen, and you gonna think that, hey, like, hell, look at Job. You feel me? Job could have swore he was gonna die. Job could have swore that the Most High God Yeah, you feel me? Had left him to die, man. So, as you said, think it not strange, man. Understand things gonna happen. You feel me? And you're not gonna always be able to understand right away why, or you feel me, or when and how and where. You don't know where you gonna go and where you gonna be next. You know what I'm saying? You gotta trust him. You gotta trust the Most High God, man. You gotta walk out on faith. You gotta have that faith in the Lord. All right. 12. Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you, as though some strange things happen unto you. So it's like Scripture, it's your heads up, man. You gonna have strange things happen to you. All right. It's in the world, but most importantly in this truth, man. You gonna have things happen. But hey, that's part of this walk, right? Uh, Next precept, we get 2 Timothy. 2 Timothy chapter 2. 2 and 3. Second Timothy chapter 2 and verse 3, and it reads, therefore, endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai. So we got to endure hardness as a good soldier, man. A soldier in battle, like in war, man, your best friend might die beside you. I ain't never been in war, but from watching the movies that Esau made in war, you can't stop and cry about stuff, man. You gotta keep going. All right, you can't sit up and pout about it, because you might be next, man. You might not. You feel me? You might die right along with them. This is 4. No man that warreth entangle himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier. So we was chosen to be soldiers, man. This is your job. This is your duty. You feel me? As a soldier for the Most High God, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, right? And 5. And if a man also strive for the masteries, yet is he not crowned, except he strive lawfully. So you can't just come in the truth and come in and come in when it's good. You got to be in the truth when it's bad. All right. Of course you got your feast days. You congregate with brothers. Things like that. But you can't be in the truth for the good. You gotta be in the truth for the bad, for the sad. You gotta be in the truth for everything, man. For every part. All right. You gotta focus on your fight and not your feelings, man. Because if you let those feelings get the best of you, then you gonna forget that you fighting. And if you forget that you fighting, you gonna get knocked out, right? If you fighting, man, and you look down in that fight, your ass might get knocked out. All right. Let me go to 1 Timothy. Let me get 1 Timothy chapter 6 and 12. All right, and it reads, fight the good fight of faith, lay hold on eternal life, whereunto thou art also called, and hast professed a good profession before many witnesses, man. So you gotta fight like everybody watching, man. And which they like it. In which they is fighting. In this fight, man, you got the Most High God watching. You got the angels watching. You got the men of the Lord. Why? That's why he said we made a spectacle unto all, because you got everybody watching. The angels watching. You got the world watching, man. You can't come into the truth, and then when things get hard, you just, I think I'm gonna go back to the world, man. I think I'm gonna go back to the block. I think I'm gonna go back to school. I think I'm gonna go back to my old lady, man. I'm gonna go back to smoking, man, and drinking. Hey, at least I felt better, man. Stuff like that. You gotta fight. You gotta fight like you already know you want to fight, man. You gotta fight like that's why I say. That's why Scripture say, man. You gotta talk. You gotta speak as in the oracles of God, man. God say, have faith, man. You gotta fight the good fight of faith, man. You can't come in this thing and not be. You gotta be for sure. You gotta be for certain about this thing. You know, that's why a lot of brothers don't. You know, that's why a lot of people don't make it, man. What the scripture say? What the Lord say when He come back? You know, is He not gonna find faith, man? Because that faith plus our works and plus us believing is what's gonna get us the kingdom, man. All right. You gotta have all three: faith, works, and believing, man. All right. And when you in this fight, this word is your trainer, man. So understand, of course we in a fight, we in a spiritual battle, right? Which scripture but we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but let me get that. We wrestle not against flesh and blood. All right. Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 12. Ephesians 6 and 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness and of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places, man. That's right. It's not no get back. It's not, oh, I'm gonna see who get the last lick. You gotta fight them with, you got this word, this our trainer, man. This the weapon you need right here. This gonna help you win that fight, man. So I sure say fight the good fight of faith, you know. You gotta have faith that everything in this book is gonna come to pass. Talking about these prophecies, man. All right. Next precept. Let's get James. Nobody do what you do. So James 1. James 1 and 12, and it reads, blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him. All right. So endurance equals everlasting life, man. If you can endure this fight, if you can endure the temptation of this world, man, then ultimately you will receive the crown of life if you're chosen by the Most High God, if you're part of that number, the hopeful elect, right? Let's read it again. James 1 and 12. Blessed is the man that endured temptation. So you know, blessings can come from endurance, man. All right. When he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him. So, yeah, man, endurance equals everlasting life, man. You know, when things don't always look promising, you know, but you can't understand the Most High God not a man. So if the Most High God say something, that's what it is. The Most High God, He not a man that He should lie. So if He say something, that's what it is. All right. The Most High not finna. He not your homeboy. He not your, yeah, man, I'm gonna borrow $50 from me. I'm gonna pay you right back. And he never give you money. But the Most High God say something, that's what it is, man. You feel me? All right. Let's get Matthew. Chapter 24. Matthew 24. Slakia. Matthew 24:13. And this is red letter, so this is our Lord Yahweh Shai speaking, man. It's Matthew 24:13, and it reads, "But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved," man. All right, like I said before, man, the Lord not no liar, man. So if he's saying it, that's what it's gonna be. All right. So you got to take some. You got to understand when you call it endure some. On the other side of that, and on the other side of that is your salvation, man. On the other side of that is your victory. That's your that's what you need to have joy in. That's what you need. Like I said, man, it's gonna seem bad. It's gonna seem worse, man. But it gotta get bad before it get better, man. All right. It's gonna seem worse, but it's actually getting better. All right. Yeah, enduring, like, enduring really is really the easy part, because now you know you at the end of something. You feel me? And everything got an end. Everything got a beginning, and everything got an end. So enduring, when you enduring, so ultimately you at the end of it. Like right now, we at the end of this kingdom, man. We at the end of Babylon the Great, man. That's right. And then soon we'll be on our way. But it's many prophecies and many. That's why we're doing this lesson today, man. Because in between that, you got a lot of prophecies coming to pass, like famines, famine of food, famine of word, pestilence, persecution, and these things require endurance, man. These things require for you to endure these things. You can't, it ain't gonna be no overnight thing. It may go on months, it may go on years, But that's why we're doing the lesson. That's why we call it to endure all things, right? All right, next precept. Let me get Ephesians. Do I want to look that out? Ephesians 6. Ephesians chapter 6. I'm going to start at 10. Ephesians 6 and 10, it reads, "Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might," man. It reads, this is 11, "Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may able to stand against the wiles of the devil." Again, going back, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places." 13, "Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God." That you talking about this word, man. Take unto you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, going back to faith, man, wherewith ye shall be able to quench the fiery darts of the wicked, man. So if you want to be able to win this fight, man, if you want to be able to win this war we in right now, the spiritual war, and also the carnal war, the physical war with the world, with Esau and these other nations, man, and these pestilence and these famines and these wars and rumors of wars. If you want to be able to survive that, you gotta put on the whole armor of this word, man. You gotta put on this your trainer, man. This your security. This our weapons right here, man. This how we gonna win that fight. All right. Let me get John. Yeah, man. And the thing about it, this is the strongest weapon. Like this book, the power of God, this stronger than the power of the world. Like this better than your choppers, your Glocks, your AKs. This right here is stronger than all that, man. Any carnal weapon, any bomb, any nuke, it's more powerful, man. John 16. John 16 and 30. Slack it. The last verse of the chapter, John 16 and 33, and it reads, "These things I have spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace. In the world you shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world," man. That's right. That's right, man. Let's read that again. It's beautiful, man. This is John chapter 16, verse 33. "These things I have spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace. In the world you shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world." All right, so your peace, man, that peace you looking for, that peace you looking for in them cigarettes, that peace you looking for in that blunt, that peace you looking for in that woman, that peace you looking for in your job, it's not there. The peace you looking for is in the scripture, man. I'm talking to you, so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, so-called Native Americans. I'm talking to you, man. That peace you looking for in the world, that peace not gonna come from your job. That peace not gonna come from that drink. That peace not gonna come from that weed. That peace not gonna come from that woman. That peace not gonna come from your flesh, man. All right, that peace gonna come from the word of the Most High God, man. You can't. You not. Let's read it again. This is John chapter 16 and 33. "The things I have spoken unto you, that in me," he says, "that in me," this is red letter, this is the Lord talking, this is the red letter, Yahushua speaking, "that these things I have spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace. In the world you shall have tribulation." So he already telling you, man, in the world you're going to have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world, man. So the Most High God, and Yahweh had to endure all kind of things, man. He had to endure people turning their back on him. He had Judas turn his back on him. Peter denied him. Man, he being persecuted for us. Like Yahweh Shai had to endure a lot of things, man. And if he can overcome the world through his persecution, then man, we should be able to overcome all the little things, the little obstacles in this world, man. All right. James, we gotta go back to James. Let's see. James 5:11. Let's get it. This is James chapter 5, verse 11. Behold, we count them happy which endure. Ye have heard of the patience of Job, and have seen the end of the Lord, that the Lord is very pitiful and tender of mercy. Right, man. Beautiful precept. So everybody, I know everybody familiar with Job and what Job had to go through, man. If Job could endure all those things and still not curse the Lord and still understand that, hey, Most High doing something, but I can't understand it right now, but he doing something on my behalf. And I know, that's why the scripture say, it's always the end of a thing is always better than the beginning of something, man. So like I said, of course in the beginning it's gonna be ugly. In the beginning, you're not gonna see nothing. You're not gonna see nothing right away. But at the end, everything gonna show, man. You gonna understand why. You gonna understand how, and you gonna appreciate it. You're gonna appreciate why it happened. All right. You just gotta be happy that the Most High God called you to endure. If he say, I chasten those I love. He chasten those he love, man. So you just gotta be happy that the Most High God called you to endure something. So if you call to be in the truth, man, you gotta be happy. You gotta rejoice in that. All right. Because look at Job. Job got everything back and some. Of course, he had to lose some. But of course, you go out to lose to gain something, man. And he got way more back than he had before, right? All right, man. Like I said in another video, man. Leaving this kingdom, man. You may have to leave your mama, your brother, your sister. Hey, you may leave this kingdom with one arm. You may leave this kingdom with one eye. You may leave this kingdom with one leg, 1 foot, 6 toes, man. You might not leave here with everything, all right? But understand, you got way more than what you gonna have way more in the kingdom than you ever had here, man. All right, and that's another thing, man, bro. Like it's bad now, but brothers don't understand. We haven't even seen our best days. We think we think we seen our best days, man. We haven't even really lived our best lives yet. You feel me? You hear people in the world say, "Oh, I'm living my best life, man." We haven't even seen our best life. We haven't even seen our best days. We haven't been our best. We haven't been on our best. We haven't seen our best. You know what I'm saying? What scripture say? Eyes have not seen, man. Let's pull that. All right. It's 1 Corinthians 2:9. It reads, but as it is written, 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 9, but as it is written, I have not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which God hath prepared for them that love him, man. So, we don't know, man. You don't know what true happiness is. You don't know what true joy is. You don't know what true peace is yet. We don't know these things because ain't nobody heard or seen or entered it. They haven't entered into no man's heart yet. You know what I'm saying? The kingdom is within us, and it is being set up through us. All right, but no man haven't seen these things yet, man. All right. Let's go back to 1 Corinthians. 1 Corinthians chapter 2. No, 13. So like it. 1 Corinthians. Thirteen and 7. 1 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 7, and it reads, beareth all things, believeth all things, hopeth all things, endureth all things. Talking about all things as far as his truth, man. You gotta endure. You gotta endure everything this scripture say. You gotta endure it. Everything this word say, you gotta believe it. You gotta hope it, and you gotta bear it, and you gotta endure it. Everything this word say. That's why I say you can't have one foot in, one foot out. You can't believe this and not believe that, man. You gotta be all in, man. All right. Let's go back to 2 Timothy. Let's see what we got. Timothy. Timothy 2. It started at 10. 2 Timothy chapter 2. We'll start at verse 10. And it reads, therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake, that they may also obtain the salvation which is in Yahweh Shah, which with eternal glory. It is a faithful saying, for if we be dead with him, we shall also live with him. If we suffer, we shall also reign with him. If we deny him, he will also deny us, man. That's right, man. So we got to endure all things for the elect's sake, you know, and that's what it's about. That's what this thing about, you know, building up the elect, man, the hopeful elect, because those going to be the first fruits in that kingdom. And then those going to be the judges and rulers, man. So we got to endure all things for the elect's sake. And, you know, ultimately, we seeking and hoping to be part of that number, man. Shalakia. And that's another thing, man. The elect not gonna come in the truth and go out of the truth. The elect not gonna be in the truth one day, out of the truth one day. The elect gonna understand and know that they got a job to do, right? So the elect gonna be in this thing all the way. The elect gonna bear all things, believe for all things, and hope with all things, and endure for all things, man. That's what the elect gonna be doing. The elect is not going to deny the Lord. He's not going to turn his back on the Lord. He's not going to turn his back on the men of the Lord. You always you see brothers come in camps, and then brothers fall out with brothers and leave camps, and you see brothers start, you know, brothers to be a part of a congregation, and next minute they out of the congregation, or next minute they using a different name. The elect gonna be what scripture say? Be unmovable, man. Be steadfast, man. The elect gonna be steadfast. The elect gonna be one way in this thing. The elect gonna be in it until the end, man. The elect gonna be in it to win it. All right. The elect, like I said, the elect gonna endure all things, man. When it get hard, the elect not gonna. And the elect not gonna get comfortable and man, I did this, I did that, man. It's okay to do this, it's okay to do that. The elect not gonna bounce back from the world and from the truth. You feel me? Most High God don't know that He not gonna let you do that anyway, man. Like I said, the elect gonna do these things. The elect not gonna let his emotions get the best of him. You feel me? And it starts now. It starts like right now. It starts with you, man. You gotta. You gotta walk like that, talk like that. You know, I know on the job and in your house, you know, you understand you gotta endure certain things, man, for the elect's sake. All right, don't bug out, Jake. But with that, I think I'm gonna wrap it up, man. I was how will that was edifying. I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High God, Yahweh. Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, and shalom to the hopeful elect.